Greetings from the sunny, picturesque islands of Seychelles. I am very happy and thankful to Saraswati to have invited me to this program to talk about the importance of colors, to us. To me, it is really important, very important to have colors. First thing in the morning when I get up, to the chirping of the birds outside my windows, I go and feed them colorful, colorful birds, and they are so happy eating away their rice. And I'm so happy to be seeing those different colors that uplift my moods. They are singing away beautiful songs, colorful songs amongst the beautiful branches, all sorts of trees. I feel really very, very happy. After I've had my breakfast around 9 a.m., I take a walk to the shop to buy my newspaper, and I have to go past the beach, wonderful white beach with a blue sea, turquoise. And what is so wonderful also, the fishermen, so many of them sitting there with their fish, different kinds of fish, colorful fish, selling them, and they are blowing in a big shell, big colorful shell, calling people to come and buy their fish, which is really fantastic. We can stand there for hours on to watch what is happening, and you feel so good in the body, so good in the mind. Not only that, we can also see all the kids, the school children, in their brightly colored uniforms, taking the bus to go to school, all running up and down, and it's a real pleasure to see how happy they are to be going to school. And I continue with the colorful life. Also, in the cooking, I feel it is very important to have colors so as to give a better appetite to someone, like tomatoes, the fish itself, red fish, tomatoes, cucumbers, and with different taste, different varieties of fruits. Especially it is very hot in the country at the moment, so some fresh fruits from the fridge in the afternoon. It's in a salad or on its own. It's really, really, really appetizing, very, very, very great. And we should not forget about the way one talks. We should not be rude in our talking to others, because then they feel rejected, they feel unwanted. So we must have some colors in our voice also. We should be sweet and make them feel the friendship between oneself and them. Then you'll see the bright smile on their face. that that is more acceptable for a human being. Reading a book of a storybook or a poetry book, if it's too, there must be colors in there for someone to be attracted, for someone to wish to continue reading this book. And the poetry, we cannot, I for one, I cannot only write sad poetry all the time. Poetry should be also colorful, should be light, should be enjoyable to read. And to our surroundings, our house, we've got to be polite to our husband, our children, our wives, not always be angry or fighting. These are, they show no colors at all. They show bad colors. So I live in a country full of colors, the Seychelles Islands. We've got 115 islands. They are all colorful, and I have not visited them all. It's not possible, and there are some islands which are inhabited, uninhabited, inhabited only by tortoises, and tortoises also very nice, colorful animals with sad eyes, meaningful eyes. And taking a trip, let's say to Praslin, where I did that last time, by very big boats. On the way, you can come across a lot of colorful stuff. You can see some corals, bright white corals under the sea. You can see some other boats, some fishermen by the sea fishing in their small boats. Some whatever airlines going past that gives the wish to travel, well knowing that it is not very possible at the moment with the situation. So we could go to Praslin. At least we could go to Praslin, La Digue, another small island, where people, they are very, very quiet, and it's a very colorful island, very, very colorful island. Everywhere you go, houses, beautiful houses, colorful houses. People, they are dressed in colorful, very colorful clothes. This is also very important when we have a dull mind, a dull mood. Maybe we should uplift ourselves by wearing some nice, fresh, colorful clothes, and don't mix around with people who are negative, because positivity to me is some sort of a give some sort of a colorful attitude to people, and I love that. So I see a lot of my friends at times, they are complaining everything, all the time complaining, instead of finding something colorful to the mind to keep themselves busy, whether at work or at home, anywhere, in a gathering with friends. Otherwise, life is not that exciting, that interesting, to hear people complaining all the time, never happy with anything. Unless we should be happy with even a small rose, a small flower, a small fruit can make someone happy. So I continue my journey in with a smile, uh, colors, with people with good attitudes, and I avoid moody people because otherwise I will feel moody also, and we cannot all be moody, and the whole place, the whole gathering will be sulky, will be blink, and there won't be any satisfaction in having a conversation, a good conversation, very rich conversation with someone. And probably a lot of them should they get indulged in, I don't know, poetry writing, but in some other forms of arts, poetry, fishing, sports, to keep up the momentum and to keep going, not to disturb the world. The world is already enough disturbed at the moment, so we all should try and give a helping hand to boost up the morals of people, to boost up, to appreciate, congratulate people when they should be congratulated, not always complaining, because this won't take us anywhere. We'll be left with a dull country, with a dull world, with dull people, and no wish to do anything at all, just sit there and complain, instead of feeding our mind with positive thinkings, do some research, read some interesting books, increase our knowledge, and be happy with the friends, be happy with the family, be happy with everybody, happy at the right time, in the right place. Thank you so much for listening to me. I was very happy to have been given this chance to talk about colors. Thank you so much.